So listen, ladies and gents, I just got that official message. It is party time. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself out of the way. I'm just excited. If you can't tell right now, this information transformed my entire world. And what do you mean by transform, Dwayne? We hear that all the time. Transformation to me just means freedom. It's allowed me to create more freedom in my life. And it's because of women like Dr. Chyna Bethley that you're going to hear from tonight. So let me go ahead and get myself out the way. Let me go ahead and can y'all just drop some more sevens and some fire? Can we kind of throw the rose petals on the carpet? Can we lay the red carpet out real quick? Can we put the gold, the gold post up on the side? Can we just lay, all right, a runway for the queen, the one and only? We call her chairwoman. Basically what that means is she's blessed so many people to have success, not just herself. Let's open the lines to Miss Chyna Bethley. Ladies and gents, Chyna Bethley, the floor is yours. Are you out there? There she is.
Hey,
Are you out there, Queen?
Absolutely, I am here. Where in the world would I be? Where else would I be besides here tonight as we do something absolutely incredible? Dwayne, I just want to say thank you so much for opening up the call with so much energy, so much intention, and just so much passion on sharing why you said yes to such a phenomenal opportunity to franchise a digital business with us just a few years ago, and then the success that has come from that. I'm extremely excited about what's happening right now. I want to say hello to everybody. Drop some energy in the chat, put some sevens in the chat, drop some fire emojis in the chat. It's all about the energy for me. You are not here just on coincidence, but you're definitely here tonight on purpose. Somebody invited you to this platform because they love you, they care for you, and they really want to see you win. But I can tell you the person that invited you tonight have already made up their mind. And so we're not going to spend too much time on this call. In fact, I challenge you to pull out some notes, pen and notepad to take down some notes, because you're going to need to take down some notes. On the call tonight. We're going to get straight into why you're here. You got a message today that invited you to an opportunity to build a digital franchise, okay? And I want to talk a little bit about what that means as I share a little bit of my testimony with you guys. I've been in the networking industry now for 15 years. Not only did I make $1 million in this industry, and multiple millions actually, but I've helped others to do the exact same thing by leveraging technology. How many of you would agree that the internet, even when there's a pandemic, even when there's a recession, the internet is still winning? How many of you would agree? Just say yes in the chat, type your names in the chat, put sevens in the chat. As you guys can see, we like a lot of energy, because what we know is high energy equals high income, right? Whether it was a recession, whether it's a pandemic, the internet still won, okay? And so you're here tonight because we have a specific system. We have a formula that has absolutely been tested and has been proven. And we have already helped literally hundreds of people around the world to generate millions of dollars with the system that we're going to share with you guys tonight. So if you're here because you're a boss. You're here because you're business minded. You're here because you want to make sure that you're doing everything that you can to be connected with the right people. Somebody type relationship in this chat box. It was a relationship that opened up the doors for me 15 years ago. And I'll be honest, I didn't understand all of the details of the industry. I didn't know really what I was walking into, but I know the pain that I was in at the time that I was introduced. I know that I was behind on my bills. I know that the industries were changing. I know that I did not have enough, and people were losing their jobs, losing their homes, and losing their minds. And I did not want to be one of them. And so guess what I did? I took action. Somebody type action in the chat box. I took action when the opportunity was presented. And just like Dwayne mentioned, what we're going to present to you guys at the end of this call, that's why you want to stay on to the end, is going to absolutely blow your mind. So I'm going to share my screen so we can get straight into the nuts and bolts of what we're talking about. We have a franchise here that has already generated millions of success stories, okay? This is a franchise that has been around 9 years, 10 years, this year, 2023. And now we're looking for the pioneering leaders that's going to be a part of the 10-year history that we're creating. Now, we've already did 9 of those years for you, okay? All you have to do is focus on the next 10 months of 2023 to create the most phenomenal and the most powerful story that you can. Our goal is to help you to share your story around the world, utilizing this particular platform that we are already winning on. See, we wanted to test it out before we even brought it to you. We wanted to make sure that we were going to achieve the success that we desire before we even opened up our mouth. And so I know that you feel like you are meant for so much more. I know you do. I know you have those nights where you're laying in bed and you're like, man, I know that my life is supposed to be so much more than what it is. And I can tell you, when you're on this platform, we're going to give you an opportunity to access our products as a consumer, for the customers that are going to utilize these products. See, tonight you're here because you're a boss. Type B's in the chat if you're here because you're a boss. Right? Tonight you're here because you're a boss and you want a digital franchise that can attract customers. If you're a boss, just put B's in the chat, because I want to make sure that the right people got the invitation to be on with us tonight, right? So what we have access to and why we have customers around the world and have already impacted millions of customers is because we have premium education. We teach you inside of our academies with live mentorship how to maximize the largest financial markets in the world, the largest industries in the world. I'm talking about trillion-dollar industries, guys. We make it very, very simple for you with our academies, like, for example, foreign exchange. You know, Forex was a real hot word. We made it hot, by the way. Thank you so much. Let's pat ourselves on the back really quick. We are the reason that the word Forex became hot in 2018 and 19 and 20 and 21. It was our intention to open up the doors of Forex to the masses of people. What we did was we took this industry that have only been exclusive to Wall Street and individuals who had millions of dollars, and we then made it available to the Main Street, okay? So if you've heard about Forex before, whether you heard about it the right way or the wrong way, you just need to know that this was an industry that only the exclusively elite had access to prior to us deciding to go out and make it popular amongst our community. Now, TBX might not be a term that you're familiar with, but where are all my binary options traders at? If you're a binary options trader, would you just put sevens in the chat? Let me tell you something about our binary boys and binary girls, okay? These are the people that like to trade inside of the financial markets, but they want to go in and out within a minute, within 2 minutes, within 3 minutes. They want to go in and out with the bag. I see Amaya on really quick. Amaya, hop on in here really quickly. Share a quick testimony and maybe your largest trading day with binary options and whether or not you had any prior experience with trading in the binary markets when you got started with us. Amaya, the floor is yours.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Dr. Chyna. This platform literally transformed my life. Learning how to trade binary, I had never been exposed to this market ever in my life before. My biggest day was $1,500, and that was literally in minutes using one of the products which actually called out the trade. So that's one of the things that I love about this opportunity is I'm able to literally, use a product, use a tool, and it's doing all the work for me. So yeah, it's been amazing.
I absolutely love that. Listen, $1,500 days, we're not mad at that. We want to make sure that the testimonies that you hear tonight are going to touch everybody that needs to hear it. There's somebody that's on right now that, listen, a $1,500 day will keep them in their home. Let's just be very transparent. We're clear on the mission that we have at hand. Then we have our DCX Academy, everything about cryptocurrency, learning how to trade in the cryptocurrency markets, how to acquire cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, knowing when to enter, knowing when to exit. But we don't just stop at cryptocurrency. We even go further into the metaverse, into NFTs, understanding the blockchain technologies, AI technology. If you really want to learn about these industries so that you can really empower yourself to be at the forefront of them, this academy is going to be perfect for you. But now let's go to e-commerce, because everything that I talked about so far is trillion-dollar industries. Somebody say it's the tea time. It's time for the trillion-dollar industries. Why not put yourself in a position, right, to promote and leverage, somebody say leverage, trillion-dollar industries, because that's what this is going to allow you to do. But now we're going to shift. We're going to shift out of the financial markets and we're going to go into e-commerce, right? We're going to go into e-commerce. E-commerce is actually just being able to leverage Shopify sites, being able to leverage drop shipping, being able to promote a product online that you don't have to manufacture and you don't have to store. If you guys are familiar with e-commerce, just drop ease in the chat. We have the best education that's going to put you in a position to literally, whether we're in a recession, whether it's a pandemic, no matter what's happening in the world, the internet is still open, right? We're going to put you in a position to learn how to maximize e-commerce. Now we're going to go over to travel. Somebody said, talk to me about this travel thing. I just been here. Listen, I'm here for the travel. If you're here for the travel, I know I'm talking kind of fast is because I respect your time. And to be honest with you, we're on the line with bosses right now. And bosses, we always have things that we need to do. So my goal tonight is to get straight to the money. Somebody drop dollar signs in the chat, please. My goal tonight is to get straight to the money and give you the most that I can and the most compact time. And so travel is our TLX Academy. Our TLX Academy is going to give you up to 60% off of the most luxurious resorts, the most luxurious hotels. You're even going to get up to 60% off of rental cars. You're going to get up to 60% off of Airbnb type mega mansions, right? You're going to get 60% off of exotic cars, not just your rental cars, but your exotic cars, your Ferraris, your Lamborghinis, your Rolls Royces, right? Let's say you wanted to take a trip down to Miami and you just wanted to show up in style. Well, being a member of TLX is going to allow you to have this luxurious lifestyle. Somebody just type in the chat, it's a lifestyle, right? Everything that we're talking about tonight is putting you in a position to live the lifestyle that you really do want to live. So yes, you get to travel around the world, perhaps on a private jet, because our private jets are also up to 60% off. Yes, as well as our yachts. And so I'm really excited because of what we're going to share in just a moment at the end of the call. So I challenge you guys to continue to invite, but also stay on the line until the end, because we got something that's going to blow your mind about this franchising opportunity. But that's not it, guys. We also have stocks. Maybe you want to learn about stocks, and we also have mindset. We want to make sure that you're in a position to develop the proper winning mindset. Now, if you're on it, you're already a boss, you already got the proper mindset. That's why you showed up tonight, right? You're already ready to bet on you, right? You're already ready to make sure that regardless of what type of economy this is, that you're in a winning position, okay? And so my favorite academy is Empowered, because Empowered is going to allow you to select at least 2 of those academies. A lot of people want to trade and travel, or they want to travel and do e-commerce, right? Or they want to do social media. Guys, we have a social media academy teaching you how to win with social media. Come on, guys. If you're not tapping into social media, in fact, if you don't have your phone up right now and you're not recording what you're doing on a Thursday night, so exclusive, the fact that you're on with multiple 7- and 8-figure earners on a night like this to show how you are winning in 2023 already, you don't know how to leverage social media. And we want to show you how to leverage this social media platform. And so from going live to helping you to identify the best strategies, we are absolutely here to help you. And I want to go over to Megan really quick. Megan Johnson is on the call. This woman is a chair queen doing really big things. She has been able to dominate YouTube and build a multiple 6-figure business. I don't want to tell too much of her story. Megan, if you're here and you can unmute, we would love to hear from you tonight on what products are really helping you to win and what products are really helping you to level up with us. Hey, Megan, are you there?
Yes. I'm here, Chyna. I'm here.
Hey, Queen, I know you there. I can hear your voice. Here you go. Boom. Okay, boom. You are live now. Go right ahead, Queen, and share your testimony.
Yes, like I said, like Chyna was saying, hello, everyone. My name is Megan. And literally, I was about 5 months pregnant. And I was just trying to figure out how to leverage this platform, because this platform was phenomenal. The pandemic was about to hit, and I'm like, what can I do to not only leverage this platform, but just show other people how they could really take advantage of it? And one day, I decided to pick up a camera. I don't know what happened, but I decided to pick up a camera. And it was history from there. Like, I was literally able to catapult my YouTube channel from 0 to 30,000 plus subscribers in a little under 6 months. But with that, I was able to leverage my business and become a 6-figure earner in under 6 months, along with building a phenomenal platform within this organization. So what I love about this is that it was the beginning of the pandemic. I was 5 months pregnant, and I'm like, wow, what can I do? Like, what can I do to just really put myself in position to just really be able to stay home and enjoy my kids? That was really big for me, because growing up, I was in a single family home, and I remember my mom just working all the time, going to school, and I just knew when it was time for me to be a mom, I wanted to be able to spend those precious moments with my kids. And this platform has allowed me to do that, along with my YouTube platform, which just literally catapulted it. So the product that I love about this platform is Harmonic Scanner. Harmonic Scanner is my baby. That just allowed me to have a cheat code in order to multiply my money in the market. So I'm super thankful for this platform, because anybody who has access to it, anybody who has been introduced to it or will be introduced to it, could literally follow our blueprint and have the same type of success and catapult while being a new mom. Even if you're in a pandemic, even if you have multiple kids, if you could do it too. So, Chyna, thank you for bringing me onto this call, and we hope to see you on the other side.
Absolutely. I love, love, love it. It is being able to have the flexibility and living the lifestyle that she wants to live as a mom. For me, if you're a mom, just put moms in the chat. If you're a mom that wants to really maximize and make more money, put moms in the chat. All right, guys, we're going to keep going. We have a ton of products to offer to you guys. We have a series of apps that you can download to your phone, as well as software in our academies that you're going to have an opportunity to promote. You get to learn on the go. So for the busy professionals, the busy moms, the busy students, the busy parents, we created this platform with you in mind to be able to build a digital digital franchise. This is the CEO and the CFO of our company. In fact, if you were in Las Vegas with us just this past weekend in the home of the CEO, come on, somebody say relationship. Somebody say relationship. Listen, if you were with us just this past weekend in the home of the CEO, I need you to go ahead and just say it's a lifestyle, right? You want to be connected to the right relationships. Listen, maybe you joined this platform before, but maybe you just wasn't connected to the right relationship. It's about the right relationships. And so this is a guy who's already built $1 billion company. And this is our partners. We're in partnership with Chris Terry and Isis Terry. And I'm excited about what that means for each and every one of you, as well as what it means for you to take the positions that you're seeing right now of going to the top of this company with some of the top leadership that you're looking at. So what does it take to get started? Let's talk about that really quick, guys, because our Empowered is the best option, and I believe that we have. It'll give you access to at least 2 academies, but you can also customize your experience with this. That means that for $274 one time, somebody said this is boss talk. Well, you know, we're talking about $274. I thought we was about to say $2,740 for something like this, to have access to these platforms that can put you in a position to literally choose how much money you want to make. But for $274 one time and then monthly $249, you can have access to our combo pack called Empowered. Or maybe you decide, you know what? I just want to customize my experience and I just want to do travel, or I just want to do e-commerce, right? Whatever you decide is totally up to you. I think we just let a cat out of the bag. Let me just move that in case somebody did not see it. So what I want to do right now, let me bring on Natasha, the boss chick. I told you guys y'all want to stay to the end of this call, because I'm telling you what we're about to release is about to have you running around your home, ready to absolutely explode 2023. Natasha, the boss chick, if you're on, I know you have a phenomenal testimony about what this has done for you. We would love to hear from you before we bring on our closing speaker for tonight. Come on in, Natasha, the boss chick.
Hello, Dr. Chyna. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Come on in, Queen. I'm super excited.
Hello, everyone. I'm Natasha, the boss chick, and I'm super excited. I'm stoked about what this opportunity has done for me. Guys, I'm originally from Detroit. I went to college, got my bachelor's and my master's degree in education, went straight into my field, and I worked for 14 years as an educator. And who would have thought I would have burnt out early, guys? I did not last till the age of 65 to retirement. I fired my boss just 7 years ago, and I said, you're probably like, why is she smiling? Because it's the best decision that I made. Guys, running into this opportunity, now Dr. Chyna mentioned relationships. It's because of her, because I was connected to her in another platform. She's a boss in her own right, made her first million by the age of 30. So when she gave me a phone call and said, girl, you gotta hop on this call, I hopped on, and it was a no-brainer. I signed up because it made sense. She's gonna help me. You guys got the blueprint. Oh, I'm running. And so I came, full throttle in this space, guys. I learned a skill set, something I never knew about, and I started making money right away. So let me fast forward, guys. Being at home at the peak of the pandemic, I was able to hit a major milestone with the company, making 6 figures. Yeah, that's right, 6 figures from home. But here I was a school teacher with a bachelor's and master's degree, and I had never made as much money as I did with this platform, sitting in my pajamas most of the time. So I'm super grateful for that in itself. But then I'm still educating people outside of the classroom. So I'm still a teacher, and I'm just educating their parents, their grandparents, and showing people how to build wealth. So this platform is amazing. Dr. Chyna, I not only use the DCX, the crypto, I'm invested in it. I'm also traveling and trading on the beaches while we're traveling and having a great time. And those trips, guys, we got flown out, okay? We like to say flew show just last April. And then we just came from Vegas just this past weekend. So it's absolutely mind-blowing. But guess what? You guys got access tonight. So I'm going to let you go ahead and tell them what they need to do. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Boss Chick. I'm super excited. Yes, the trips are, let me tell you something. If you are ready to travel the world with the right group of people, this is the place for you to be. If you are ready to really level up and win and make more money, this is where you want to be. So this is what I want to do. I want to bring on a gentleman who I have a huge amount of respect for. I'm super excited about what he's been able to accomplish. In fact, I see Mr. Logic Mix on. I want to see if Mr. Logic Mix can hop in really quick. Logic, if you can hop in really quick. My husband and I, we do this business together. I'm really excited about what he's been able to accomplish with us together as a couple, but also independently. And those of you that are watching, some of you may be married as well, and you may be saying, man, I would love to do this with my spouse. Let me tell you something. Our pillow talk is completely different when you're learning about Japanese yen and Great British pound, but it's even more powerful when you're both getting that drop on Friday of that residual income. So Mr. Logic Mix, if you're in a position to speak to us tonight, we would love to hear from you. If not, we're going to go ahead and prepare to close out, but I'm super duper excited. The floor is yours.
Hey, how you doing there, Dr. Chyna? You're a very beautiful woman. Thank you so much. Hello to everybody out there and all the chairman leaders out there. I just wanted to tap in really quick and just say it from a power couple stage. If you guys out there married, some of you husbands out there, and you're looking to build a business with your wife, man, it's awesome. You know what I'm saying? It's an awesome situation to have a beautiful woman like Dr. Chyna that you can work side by side. It's called power couples, guys. You know what I mean? I enjoy working with my wife. I was able to also reach a chairman position, you know what I'm saying, as a husband, and I trade and I travel as well. And just having a wonderful support system, in the household, you know what I mean? We gravitate from each other. We feed off each other's energy. And it's just wonderful to be at this space with the lovely Dr. Chyna and all of the rest of the chairman leaders on here. Shouts out to everybody, Garrett, Dwayne, Tasha, all of the chairman leaders, Megan, everybody, all of us, we're coming together, man. It's our time, 2023. It's time to level up. You know what I mean? No excuses. The only excuse that I want to make is having $1 billion in my account and then just blow that sucker up. So y'all have a wonderful, blessed night. It's your boy Logic Mix, your nightclub host. I'm out of here.
Wow, that is amazing. I thought that was just so important for people to listen to how couples are really able to come together, because in tough economic times, one of the main things that causes relationships to go south, and I'm not talking about traveling, is lack of money. So you have to renew your mind and get into the community of other couples that are really, really winning. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm super excited to bring on the final speaker of tonight, Mr. Garrett Roberts, the gentleman that Christopher Terry called when he was launching his business, because I believe that God perfectly aligned who he needed to connect with. Somebody say alignment. Tonight, you are here because of relationships, and you are here because of alignment. I believe he's still in Las Vegas, Nevada. So hopefully his background is going to be quiet enough where you guys can hear him break down what the business opportunity really looks like. You saw the product. You heard the testimonies. You see that we're real people excited to help you to develop your digital franchise with us. Now you need to see what reward and financial benefit you're going to gain when you decide to lock arms with us and build your digital franchise with us. So ladies and gentlemen, help me bring to the floor Mr. Garrett Roberts. Garrett, if you're out there, we'd love to hear from you on the call tonight. You may have to raise your hand or just unmute, and you should be able to come in.
Yes, can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you loud and clear. I can't find you, but go right ahead, take the floor, take it away.
Okay, awesome, man. Shout out to every single person that's on this call, on this lovely day. Shout out to all the leaders that came up here and told their story, guys. I want you guys to understand something, because they didn't really get into it, but every single person that you heard speak tonight are people who took advantage of this same opportunity, and they started just like you on a call just like this, and they all have been able to achieve 6 to 7 figures from this opportunity, guys. I don't want that to fly over your head, because sometimes you can get on these calls and you don't really know if you're talking to somebody that's successful, but I want you guys to know that you're on a free call right now, and you're hearing from people that may be in the same situation, that their situation was just like the situation that you're in right now. And I want you guys to know that we're not just providing an opportunity tonight, but we're providing a vehicle that we can promise that can help you get to your other dreams, right? To invest into your other dreams, guys. So for everybody who doesn't know about me, my name is Garrett Roberts. Everybody calls me Rich off the net, and it's kind of self-explanatory why they call me that. But for you guys who can't, pretty much put it together, I'm somebody, I was like the first group of millennials. You remember back in probably 2010 and 2012, it was like a big uproar of millennials making all this money on the internet. So I've been doing this almost a decade now. I've been doing this since 2012, like learning how to run a business and investing and doing all this stuff. But I want you guys to know, even though I've been doing it that long, I'm no different than you guys, right? I went to a regular public school where they don't teach you about running a business. They don't teach you about investing. The people that you're learning from don't even make six figures themselves. I didn't come from a rich background. My mom worked multiple jobs, including working in the Air Force, right? So I would watch her wake up 8 in the morning, work till 5 o'clock, then get off of work, go clean some buildings, then go work at groceries. I watched this lady really bust her butt, right? But I want you guys to take something in. If you grew up like me, I want you to really think about it. Why wasn't my family taking advantage of the opportunities back then, right? Like, yes, my family worked very, very hard, but I think we can all agree the hardest workers in 2023 don't get paid the most money. We know some people who work very, very, very hard that get underpaid, right? And I want you to really start thinking about it. So as I think about that, the reason why our families probably missed out on opportunities, like think of the opportunities you missed out on: Nike stock, Disney stock, right? You get what I'm saying? The reason why they probably missed out when gold was cheap, you get what I'm saying? Like things that would have made you and your family wealthy, we most likely missed out on unless you grew up in a wealthy home, right? So the reason why I think that our families missed out on that is because they didn't have the opportunity to get on calls like this, to hear from people that look like them, from the same walk of life as them, to hear how to become successful. Right, and that's the great thing about our platform. That's the great thing about our community. We're trying to not just sell you something. We're not selling you a product. We're not selling you a lotion. We're not selling you a potion, an inner drink, none of that. We're selling you education on things that you should have already been knew. Right? So literally, when I first started in this company, I had no clue what Forex was. When I first heard the word Forex, I thought they were talking about the T-Rex. Like it was a popular car at the time, the 3-wheeled car. And I had no clue what this was, guys. But little did I know, just by listening, just by hearing some stories and seeing some people from the same walk of life as me, I said, you know what? I'm willing to risk it. I'm willing to hop in. I'll never forget my first day trading, guys. I turned a $40 account and I made pretty much $1,200 in my first day. And I literally didn't do anything but stay in the bed almost the whole day because I was broke. I couldn't afford to get up. I couldn't afford to go anywhere. But at that moment, I realized the power of trading. Now, if you're not familiar with trading, you probably got to do a whole nother call for you. Reach out to whoever invited you to this call, and we'll gladly break down the ins and outs of why this is something you have to be doing, right? But one thing that really got me all the way invested into taking this business serious is I started realizing the power of trading. I started seeing how easy it was to have $100 days, $1,000 days. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy for you because I learned a little different. Once I seen the power I made in my life, I was like, yo, I have to master this thing because once I master this thing, I'll be able to create income by the press of a button, right? And so literally once I really start seeing the power of this trading thing, I start sharing it with people. And little did I know that this opportunity not only puts you in position to become a profitable investor, but they also put you in a position to be a profitable business owner. And now this is huge for me because I don't know about you. I always grew up wanting to own a business. right? Way before I thought about investing, I grew up wanting to have a cell phone store. I wanted to have a barbershop. I wanted to have a record studio. I wanted to have a clothing brand. I always wanted to have a business. Now, any business owners on this call, drop a 1 in the chat. I just want to see who I'm talking to before I say the next thing. Drop a 1 in the chat if you ever thought about running a business. Okay, so we have some business owners on here. Now stop the ones. The next thing I want you to do is drop what was your dream business growing up? What was your dream business growing up? A restaurant, real estate, barbershop, salon, real estate, music, right? So I want you to think about your dream business for a second. Now, I told you my dream business. Like coming out of high school, I was for sure that I was going to run a cell phone store. At that moment, I was like, yo, I'm going to open up the cell phone store. I'm going to hook people up to Cricket. I'm going to do all that, right? And so at that time, this is probably 2008, I know running that cell phone store, it would have probably cost like $30,000 to get it up and going. Maybe more if you include the advertising. Right? So I want you guys to drop how much would it have cost you to start your dream business? Like what's around the ballpark to really get your dream business going? How much would it have started? Like how much would the investment have cost you? 50K, 10K. Okay, so we're in the same type of lanes. Now, the cool thing about this business, guys, and it's going to blow your mind because when it hit me, it blew my mind. When it really, really hit me, it blew my mind. Imagine being a customer and not knowing if something is going to work for you. And then you start using the service, you start using the product, you start really putting yourself into the system that you just purchased. And then you realize that you have the opportunity to franchise that same thing that got you paid. That's what happened to me, guys. When I start getting paid and I start learning how to trade and I start really being profitable on a day-to-day basis, the company actually emailed me saying, yo, we see that you're sharing this with other people. Congratulations, you're now earning a residual income as a business owner. All you have to do now is pay the overhead fee. Now, guess how much the overhead fee? We dropped in the chat how much it would cost to start our dream business. $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on businesses. Guess this the crazy part. Most of you guys' dream businesses are the same businesses we see go out of business. Same with me. Cell phone stores, you see them things come and go. Barbershops, you see them things come and go. Like just that's just how the world is evolving, right? But check this out. This business only cost me $25 for the website to get started and franchise a education platform. Basically a college. I basically paid $25 to get the professors, to get the curriculum, to get the tools, to get the services, and say, hey, you're doing it in Texas, I want to do it over here in Atlanta. And by doing that, guys, I start making a residual income. It started with just $600. But I want you guys to think right now, who could use a weekly paycheck right now of $600? Just think of it. What would an extra $500 a week do for you? What would an extra $250 a week do for you? What bills could you pay with an extra $150 a week? I want you to think of that because that's what started happening for me. I started getting paid $250 a week. And guess what? I was so smart to realize the system that I was in. I wasn't just getting the $250 and going to shopping. No, I was getting the $250 and investing in Bitcoin. I was getting the $250 and putting it in a trading account and making $1,000 off of it. Because that was the whole concept of this platform. This platform is, guys, if I could sum this up, like forget all the talking, right? If we could sum this up, you're paying $200 or more, like $200 plus, right? A meal. we talking about salmon with macaroni. You basically a meal, and you're basically investing that meal to learn how to make a meal. I want people to really understand.
You gotta run that one back. You gotta run that one back, G. You gotta run that back.
Because we start talking and you might get lost in the sauce, but let's get to the nitty gritty. Right? Let's get to the nitty gritty, guys. Every single person that you heard talk on this call invested $200 to learn how to trade. They start learning how to trade, which automatically made them important in their neighborhoods. Because let's be honest, I don't care if you went to high school, college, super college, whatever you did, there wasn't no curriculum in there. There wasn't no class, no professors teaching you how to multiply your money in there. But here you went, you paid $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 plus on your education just to learn how to be in debt. But here, we're basically saying, hey, all the information that they've been hiding from us for all these years, Forex wasn't born yesterday. Forex has been around for 100 plus years. That means they did it from your grandma. They've been hiding this from us. The bank's been taking your money and doing this with it. And now you're saying, okay, I can take $200 and I can learn what the banks are doing. And then if I'm a good person at heart, when I realize it worked, I can sell it too. That is what this company is putting you in position to do, to run a college in your neighborhood, to run a college in your community, to run a college off your phone, to run a college on Facebook, whatever, right? But this is the craziest part. They are paying so much just by putting people onto something they want to be put on. How many of you guys have ever had to sell something and force someone to try to buy it? Like you had to convince them to buy it. Guys, education sells itself. Someone said in the chat, education and knowledge sells itself. So, guys, to wrap up this call, I went from $1,000 a week, $2,000 a week. Now I'm making six figures. And when I got to the 6-figure position, we, like our whole team, everybody that you talked to, that you heard from today, all of our chairmen, we came up with a blueprint, guys. I want you to listen to the words I'm saying, because once you get it, you will get it. Once you get it, you'll start to get it, guys. We came up with a blueprint on how people, everyday walk of life individuals, can take the same steps that we took to get the same type of results. That's from the trading side or the business side. And once we put together that blueprint, guys, it catapulted everybody's incomes. Like over the last years, I think we've created over 100 6-figure earners, over 100 7-figure earners, not six, over 1,000 plus 6-figure. I can't even count anymore. I don't even try to count anymore. But over 100 plus 7-figure earners, guys. I want you to really think about it. Imagine investing that $200 into something you not knowing if it will work or not, and then it works for you, and you share it with other people, and it works for them, and it takes you to a 7-figure income. Guys, by the age of 26, I had made 7 figures from this business. I went from a college dropout with a newborn daughter, 2 felonies, couldn't even pay someone to hire me at the job. I couldn't even pay for someone to call me back and say, we want to hire you. I went from that to making the decision to say, you know what? I'm going to be a student, learn this new information so I could create me a new life, guys. And that's what we're offering today, guys. I don't know if this is for you. We're not even looking for everyone. I promise you on everything, we're not looking for everyone. We're looking for the people who are going to come in and realize this is the opportunity that they've been praying, wishing, and hoping for in 2023. And they didn't know they'll end up on this call, but somehow they ended up on this call, which was the right call. Those are the people we're looking for. People that say, okay, you were successful, you did it this way, you did it that way. I'm willing to do whatever you tell me to do so I can get the same results. Those are the only people we're looking for. I don't get paid to convince people, and neither does anybody else on this call. It's not worth it. We talking about $200 here. It's not worth it. So what I want you guys to do when you get off of this call, I want you guys to really just go look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, do I deserve this opportunity? I know I've been asking for one. I know I've been praying for one. I know I've been wishing for one. I know I hate my job, right? I know I need more income. I know I have income sitting on the side I need to do something with. Hey, I know I need to learn it, whichever one fits you. I need you to look yourself in the mirror and say, am I ready to be coachable? Am I ready to be consistent? Am I ready to take on this challenge to be successful in this opportunity? And if that's you guys, we accept you guys with warm, open arms. I hope to see you guys on the inside. Give back to whoever invited you guys, because they didn't have to invite anybody. They get paid regardless, trading or sharing the plan with somebody. But what I want you to do is get back to them and just tell them thank you, because clearly they might see something in you that you don't even see in yourself yet, guys. So hope you all have a blessed night. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hey, we got a big announcement, Garrett. Great job. We appreciate you. We thank you. I'm going to get Josh to throw that comp up right quick again. I just want to go over it. I know we got some major bosses on, and they like, look, I'm already in 100%. I just need the details of what does this compensation plan look like? What do I need to do? And after I'm done with this, the big announcement we're going to make in just a second. And so with that being said, listen, when you are a franchise owner, a digital franchise owner, that simply means that you're going to have access to a website that you can promote across any social platform, put it on your business cards. I don't care. Put it on a billboard. I don't care. Put it on a bus. Promote your business to build a enterprise. Promote your business to build a global distribution line. And when you have 3 people that say yes, whether they want to just be a customer to use the product or whether they want to also tap into having a digital franchise, the company is actually going to pay you a commission. So you go from paying for the product to the company now paying you to be a partner. Now, when you have a team total of 12 people, you're going to start to make $600 a month. Now, that might just cover your expenses and overhead for having a business, which is only just $2 something a month. But listen, that's still showing you that the product works. When that team of 12 grows to 30, you're now making $1,000 a month. That's $12,000 a year to supplement your income. When that 30 people turn to 75, now you don't have to go and tell individually each person to say yes, but your goal is to learn through our system how to promote and market your business so that you now have a team of 75. Why? Because when we start to travel around the world, people are going to want to come with us. When they see how we're traveling to different countries and how we're going to different events and how we are doing what we do, they're going to want to participate. And so a domino effect is going to start to happen. And now you're going to be making $2,000 a month that's going to be paid out to you every Friday. When that 75 grows to 225 people, boom, you're at $5,000 a month. When that 225 grows to 500, you are now a 6-figure earner, earning $10,000 a month. Like the people that you heard from today, whether it's Megan, whether it's Logic, whether it's Tasha that's on the call, $10,000 a month plus Dwayne in residual income. Next is $25,000 a month for a team of 1,250 people. When you think about the franchise that you're building on social media, a franchise that you don't own, nor do you get paid for, how many people do you have? How many people have you impacted, right? With us, with a team of 1,250 people, you're making $25,000 a month, all the way up to $750,000 a month. Now, I know you guys stayed on. Thanks so much for sharing, Josh. I'm gonna pop this up really quick. I know you guys are really ready to go. It's obviously a no-brainer for you guys to get started. And we promised you something at the end of this call that was really going to make you literally just run. Dwayne mentioned it before. And I want to say this before I share this with you guys, right? Y'all might want to get people back on this call. Y'all might say, listen, I don't know why you hopped off, if you hopped off, or if you even hopped on this call, but this is what it boiled down to. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, you have an opportunity. Y'all might want to get y'all phones out to record this because nobody's going to believe this. Yes, I love the testimony. It's the stories for me. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, today, somebody said today, I cannot promise you tomorrow, I can't promise you the next day, but today you have an opportunity, right, to launch your digital franchise. Ladies and gentlemen, for just $1. Y'all better go crazy in the chat right now. Wait a minute, what did she say? For $1, ladies and gentlemen, you have an opportunity to have access just for a trial, just a sneak peek behind the doors of our social media platform, our e-commerce platform, our MMX platform, or our travel platform. Right now, you can get a sneak peek of what travel looks like, up to 60% off of resorts. Not only can you see it, but you can book your travel right now. We're going to be traveling around the world with our members only club. You don't want to miss it. We got a members only club and a bosses only club, right? All you have to do is be a member to join us traveling around the world for members only. But for the boss only club, right? You gotta be a franchise owner for that. So y'all better drop some numbers in the chat. Show some love in the chat. $1 allows you to get some. Wait a minute, am I talking to the right group of people? Listen, I know some of you are saying, listen, whether it was $1 or not, I'm in, count me in. But I need to know that you're excited. I need to know that you're ready to start your franchise. Your franchise is going to open up the doors for other people around the world. I need to know what cities is representing that's ready to start their franchise with us tonight. So all you need to do is get the link of the person who invited you to this call tonight. Let them know that you're ready. They're going to send you their unique link. That link is going to allow you to get started. Now, those of you that are ready to go, you like, listen, $1, look, I'm ready for the big girl, big boy stuff. Like, forget that. Listen, I don't need no test. I don't need no trial. I'm ready to go full throttle. You can definitely go right ahead and get started with the Empower Pack and have full access to the trading platform, because the $1 does not give you access to our trading platform. So if you are ready to go, if you are ready to grow, and you want to be a part of the bosses only movement with us, where you have access to the exclusive opportunities, then get back with the person that invited you. Let them know that you're ready to rock and roll, and we are going to see you on the inside. With that being said, Dr. Chyna Bethley here, right here in Atlanta, Georgia. Super excited to be the first to welcome you to the family. Hold on, by special request, we can't leave without this. This is my special request right here. Hold on. Y'all know we about to rock, okay? If you ready to rock with us, y'all better say, it's a lifestyle. If you are ready to rock with us, hold up. Y'all better rock. Hey, I want to see y'all rocking on the screen. Where y'all at? It's a lifestyle, y'all. Hold on. Where y'all at with your cameras on? If y'all ready to rock, y'all better drop 7 in. Tag us on social. Y'all come off of mute and let us know y'all ready to rock. Let's go! Hey! Rock. I just do a rock. Hey! We about to rock, y'all. It's a lifestyle. It's go time. I love you guys. God bless you guys. See you on the inside. Bye for now. Let's go. Recording stop.